rugged mountains, where the snow-covered peaks seemed to touch the heavens, there lay an isolated valley shrouded in mystery. Surrounded by towering pines and blanketed in a perpetual layer of white, the valley held a secret, an abandoned shelter that whispered tales of a past long forgotten. A group of intrepid explorers, drawn by rumors of the shelter's existence, embarked on a perilous journey to uncover the mysteries hidden within the icy confines of the valley. As they approached, the air grew colder, and the dense fog clung to the trees, creating an otherworldly atmosphere that sent shivers down their spines. After days of navigating the treacherous terrain, the explorers stumbled upon the forgotten shelter, its decaying wooden structure barely visible beneath the layers of snow. Despite the wear and tear, the entrance beckoned them with an eerie allure, as if the shelter itself yearned to share its long-guarded secrets. Cautiously, the explorers crossed the threshold into the dark interior. The air inside was thick with a damp, musty odor, and their footsteps echoed through the desolate halls. Flickering lanterns cast dancing shadows on the peeling wallpaper, revealing forgotten relics of a bygone era, rusty cots, faded photographs, and remnants of a time when warmth and life still graced the shelter. As night fell, the temperature within the shelter plummeted, and an unsettling silence settled over the explorers. Whispers, barely audible, seemed to seep through the walls, telling tales of a family that sought refuge in the shelter during a devastating winter storm. The story spoke of tragedy, loss, and an unspeakable darkness that descended upon the valley. The explorers, undeterred by the ominous atmosphere, gathered around a makeshift fire in the shelter's central room. In the dim light, they shared uneasy glances, haunted by the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. The whispers grew more pronounced, weaving a chilling narrative that hinted at a malevolent force still lingering within the shelter's walls. As the fire flickered, casting long, gnarled shadows on the crumbling walls, the temperature continued to drop. The explorers heard distant cries and phantom footsteps echoing through the narrow hallways. Unseen hands seemed to brush against their skin, leaving behind an icy trail. In a room at the end of the hallway, a creaking door swung open on its own accord, revealing a hidden chamber. Inside, the explorers discovered a collection of tattered journals, their pages filled with the anguished scribbles of a family on the brink of despair. The entries spoke of a malevolent entity that had driven them to madness, forcing them to abandon all hope within the frozen shelter. As the explorers delved deeper into the journals, the shadows in the shelter seemed to come alive, swirling and coalescing into shadowy figures that lingered just beyond the edge of perception. The air grew heavy with the weight of sorrow and malevolence, and the explorers realized they had unwittingly trespassed into a realm haunted by the tormented spirits of the shelter's long-lost inhabitants. In a desperate attempt to escape the encroaching darkness, the explorers fled the abandoned shelter, their breath visible in the frigid air. As they emerged into the moonlit night, they cast one last glance back at the dilapidated structure. The shelter stood as a silent sentinel, a grim testament to the tragedies that unfolded within its walls. The explorers, forever marked by the spectral encounter, descended from the haunted valley, leaving behind the abandoned shelter and its secrets. Yet, in the quiet of the night, the wind carried the mournful whispers of the past, a haunting reminder that some places, no matter how forsaken, never truly release their grip on the living. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content if you enjoyed the story.